The Air Force is a perfect utopia. Just imagine people joining at age 17 and retiring at age 37. So you got a young, beautiful, intelligent military force. And everyone's got a beautiful body because you're in shape, you're tested, you're physical, you're healthy. So you got a half a brain and a nice body. That's all it takes. So you can't go wrong with the Air Force. And all the Air Force is a city surrounding an airport. So whatever job the city has, the Air Force has. Whatever the airport has, the Air Force has. So you get paid to train to do a job you can use in the civilian sector if you don't like it. And girls, hey, forward this message to all the ladies out there between 18 and 28 that can join the military. You'll get 10 proposals a month, and I'm not joking. And when I was in 80 to 2000s, and I'm an older guy. But they're trying to get the Air Force up to 25% female, because women can do the same thing a man can do. You know, we are the epitome of equal opportunity, because everyone gets paid the same depending on your abilities. The further you advance, the higher in the rank, the more you get paid. And it's you against your competition. So just imagine people like you that's in shape. Now, when I was in the Air Force, you know, of course, after basic training and tech school, we had to run 1.5 miles once a year. Imagine it, run 1.5 miles once a year on a certain time limit. If you can't do that, and it's all self-discipline, it's all being responsible, because the Air Force is paying you to do a job. And the Air Force wants you for your brains. And you have to be responsible. So imagine everyone in the Air Force is responsible, reliable, just like you. They show up to work on time, they do their job, and they're not calling out sick, because if you're sick, you go to the hospital. And you get overweight, they'll put you out. And of course, you got unlimited food, free room and board, free health care, free everything. Free, low-cost life insurance if something happens to you. If something does happen to you, you're taken care of through the Veterans Administration the rest of your life. You can't go wrong in the military. Of course, the Air Force, well, now they have Space Command too. Probably gets better and better. And I'll tell you, the thrill, the excitement, there is nothing better in the world than seeing fighter jets scramble. And they have air shows every year. And it's amazing where you see cargo planes, you know, just on display and flying in formation, trying to do what a fighter jet can do. Of course, they're a lot bigger, a lot slower, but it's just fun to watch. It's an exciting career, you know. And guys, you don't have to be the best looking guy in the world. But if you're responsible, you have money. You ever watch that movie Officer and a Gentleman? Well, for the enlisted rank, it's more or less the same thing at a lot lower level, where women will want you. Go figure. You know, the girls working at McDonald's or don't have a bright future, they'll target military guys because they'll get the same benefits the military has to offer. You know, the free use of the gym, running trails, discount shopping, travel the world, and of course, dependents get the same benefits as a military veteran does. That doesn't have to put up with the crap. Yeah, you gotta have short hair. Yeah, you gotta obey the rules. Yeah, you gotta wear a hat outside. You know, these are basic rules you have to go by. When I was in the Air Force, I started off as a cop at 17. You know, you can't be a cop usually in the civilian sector at that age. Give you a gun, give you some authority. You know, there are a lot of knuckleheads out there, sure. But do your job. You're there to serve and protect, help others. You know, that's what I thought it was all about. You know, enforcing the rules and regulations. And like I said, there's a lot of knuckleheads out there that need to be kept in line. 'cause I can tell you all sorts of stories. There was one guy, you know, we had a female on the desk, on the police desk. Some idiot's gonna call it, and I don't know, harassing phone calls, sexual harassment, you know, just being stupid. Well, you're gonna call the police desk and harass a female cop? How hard do you think it was to track that phone number through the base operator in a matter of minutes? You know, a cop's there in the military barracks on a military phone. He took the phone away from the guy and says, "Hey, is this you?" And she said, "It sure is. You got him." Boom. His career is over. He didn't deserve to be in the military in the first place. He's just a big dummy. So, again, in the Air Force, why is it for Utopia? You get rid of all the knuckleheads. You get a DUI, you're out. You get overweight, you're out. If you get hurt, well, then you're going to be out and you'll be taken care of through Veterans Administration. So everyone's got a beautiful body, which is most of it. Everyone's got a half a brain. And cosmetic surgery, I knew the ladies where, breast reductions, breast enhancements. The doctors want to practice, folks, so they can get out and make good money. And, of course, it's free. Yeah, do you have to jump through some hoops and have reasons? Yes. And, I saw, some ladies, they messed up jaw and they weren't the most attractive woman in the world. But, of course, they had a boyfriend and they had surgery and they got their jaw fixed. And, of course, there's guys out there that are looking for a golden ticket and opportunity to advance their life, too. And they can be dependents. And another beautiful thing, wherever the military goes, the folks marry the locals. I mean, you want a beautiful Italian wife? Well, get stationed at an Italian base. Or a base in Spain. A base in England. Go figure. And I'll tell you, you want a beautiful, I like to say a beautiful breed, but it's probably not a politically correct good term. But what I truly loved, you see half black, half Asian. The skin tone is just incredible. So you've got a lot of beautiful, beautiful people in the military. And the schools, some of the best schools in the world, all over the world. When I was in England, High Wycombe Air Station, there was London Central High School. That was a top of the line. It was like a college campus for high school kids. And you had 5-day students, 7-day students, and all the American kids would go there, so of course they learned American history. And there were some parents put their kids in British schools. Imagine if you went to the Philippines or Korea and you married a local Korean individual. Now you have a child. You're going to put them in a Korean school or an American school? And imagine having that choice. Imagine having opportunity. Does that child want to be an American citizen or a Korean citizen? Or an English, born in Italy or born in England? Imagine. Does that child want to be English citizen or an American citizen? Well, of course, we're biased. Of course, there's nothing better than being a United States citizen. But a lot of countries will let you have both options. That's why the Air Force is a perfect utopia. If you like the content, thumbs up, subscribe. I got plenty of stories, plenty of content. And I've had a great life. Remember, 37, if you put 20 years in it, you get a pension. And it's getting better and better. Now they give you the same opportunity to put money into a 401k retirement plan. So you could actually retire in your 30s, or 37, 38, with millions, if you know what you're doing. There are a lot of folks in there that are going to spend all their money on chasing women and drinking, and you do drugs in the military, they'll put you out. Or they used to. Laws are changing constantly. Because half the states say marijuana is legal, but I don't know if you want your military on enhancement drugs. Imagine if you got cops and you need help. You want a cop that's doing drugs coming to help you? I don't think so. Or a fireman, or a carpenter, or electrician, a plumber. You want your air traffic controllers, you know, stoned out of your mind. You want pilots wasted. Of course, if you're intelligent and responsible, do it on weekends, do your own thing. No one cares. So, again, I say the Air Force, perfect utopia. Everyone needs to sign up, join if you can, or at least try. You'll never have regrets. Give me a thumbs up. Forward this video to other young people so they know what the opportunity is available to them. And subscribe.